So you check back the river. I said, well, the turn. I said, well, he ain't got an ace. He must have made 2 pair or that straight.
Of course, no reason really for Zio to raise back there with the 10. Obviously, they're probably either chopping, each holding a 10, or obviously pocket kings is in on tilt's range as well. So not much else to do there but just to call. Obviously, could be up against pocket kings or king 10 for a better full house. Ace, 10, 9, 2 diamonds on tilt, running hot here. He's got ace queen. He's got the ace of diamonds as well. Nick in there with the 4-3 of diamonds. He does flop a flush draw here. Pretty academic check call here for Nick with the flush draw here for that size especially. 1,500 in the middle. Queen of diamonds on the turn. Action turn card here on tilt. Nick's top 2 pair. He's got the nut diamond redraw as well. Let's see how he plays this one. Nick's going to check it over to on tilt. Nick taking the lead here with that queen of diamonds turn. He's going to have some cards to fade though as we head to this river. On tilt's going to make it 840. Imagine Nick's going to find a call here at some point. Can't imagine him raising this turn with his hand, but possibly could. But seems like a check call spot here for Nick. But he's going to raise it here. He is fearful of that potential draw out with the bigger diamond draw. And look at this, on tilt shows the diamond and then jams.
How many times?
Just river.
Up to him. I don't care.
River one, sure. You good.
You want one? Okay.
Nick snaps it off here. What a hand here. 21,000 in the middle.
What an ace.
Deuce on the end. Nick's 4 high flush takes it down.
You started with one?
He has a flush. He can't really beat any flushes with the 4-3 of diamonds, but he felt pretty confident about his hand there. Was fearing
Thank you.
potential outs his opponent could have to
You're right.
a higher diamond redraw or possibly a set trying to fill up.
3 bets with 3 high. What the fuck?
You have to.
What are people doing around here? I think I was Zio.
What a hand there. It's pretty interesting. On tilt showed the ace of diamonds, I'm pretty sure, and then moved in. Of course, if he did have the ace high flush, it would be kind of weird to do that. It does kind of make sense that he was bluffing given he showed it and then jammed. Kind of wouldn't really expect somebody to do that if they did have an ace high flush. Kind of seems like you're trying to spook your opponent off the hand by showing that ace of diamonds.
Only a few.
The newest real money online poker room is here, and it's called WPT Global. Join the world's largest poker network with games running 24/7 with buy-in levels to suit all bankrolls. We've got tons of cash games at all stakes and tournaments every day with huge prize pools. Sign up today in the description below and use bonus code YT85 and we'll match your first deposit dollar for dollar.
It's going to be a super fun game tonight. I mean, anytime you got 3 coin, DJ Washburn in the mix as well.
35, yes. That would make sense.
3.
Ronnie can break out into a song at any moment as well. Definitely going to be a really fun game tonight. Looking forward to this one. Thirsty Thursday, 10, 20, 40.
All right.
Often 100 straddled as it is right now. We got a game of stand-up here coming up here in a few hands as well. Always a lot of shenanigans on a Thirsty Thursday. Should get pretty crazy here as the night unfolds.
15 what?
20.
On tilt, 3-betting to 1,500 here. He's got the 10-8 of hearts. He was in the $100 straddle. He's going to make it 15-20 to go. Hand's going to come along with the ace-jack offsuit. Zio's going to try to set mine here at the pocket 5s. 3 ways to the flop, over 5K in the middle. 9-9-5, what a flop for Zio. He's flopping a full house here. 5,000 in the middle. Not much for on tilt other than some initiative here. He's going to bet 2,200, hoping just to get it through. He's got some backdoor running straight outs as well, though it's not going to matter when somebody has a full house like they do here, like Zio does. On tilt with only 7,600 behind. I'm assuming Zio's going to play this at a call and see if on tilt can bury himself with another barrel on the turn here. Almost 10,000 in the middle. 8 on the turn here. On tilt with less than a pot size bet. He's got 7,600 in a 10K pot. He's going to check over to Zio. He's holding the goods here. He's got pocket 5s for a flop full house. He's going to bet small here, trying to drag on tilt into the middle here. Hoping to bet small and then have less than a half size pot bet left on the river. Offsuit 3 on the end here. 3 of spades. 14.5K in the middle. On tilt's just going to jam here, it looks like. Actually, he's going to do a tiny lead, little $800 probe here on the end. He's going to get jammed on by Zio. Pot north of 20 grand. He's got 4,500 behind, but is he ever good here at the pair of 8s?
So many greens.
On tilt, not liking his lot in life here on this river. Led out for 800 after check calling, I believe, 2,400. On tilt was in the straddle. He made it 1,500 pre-flop with the 10-8 of hearts. Ended up being a 4-way flop. Zio flopping a full house here with pocket 5s.
You want to buy an apple, they charge you $50. I take the apple, I don't pay.
We're doing just a bit of a saving face here for on tilt. Can't imagine he's going to call, although if anybody does make a hero call, it's going to be him, and he does.
Yeah.
He calls it off.
Like yours too.
Thank you. I tried to buy one when I was in Mexico the other day. Right. Zio, can I take 1,000? Yeah.
On tilt with a standby stack, as always. He's going to put 8,000 back on the felt here.
I saw 2 of them that really wanted.
This one is nice. This one is very good.
I appreciate it.
That's Day, right?
Yeah. And I got it.
You do.
Okay.
No, that is.
Well, of course I claimed it. Yes, I did.
You have to? You have to.
You don't worry, Zio. See some black box.
This is free.
I think it's a nickname for 3 coins.
I wear a lot of coins, and I beat a guy. I rivered a guy on
It was really weak. Maybe not, because you're going to lose them, but I probably would have. Right? But depends on the player, the time, everything. Yeah. Do I know?
I'll be right back.
500.
race.
1,000.
Oh boy, this could be fireworks here. 3 coin waking up with the aces. Tan 3 bets to 500 with pocket queens. Stacks are super deep here. 20K effective. And 3 coin plays absolutely wild. This is going to get insane.
3, 5.
Tan 5 betting to 3,500. You can't blame him.
15,000.
Look at this 3 coin making it 15,000. Tan up against it here. Got pocket queens versus the most crazy wild player at the table in 3 coin. He's going to jam pocket queens. He's going to get snap called by 3 coins pocket aces. We got a $42,000 pot here.
Twice confirmed.
Looks like we're going to go twice.
2 times.
Maybe they want to show.
Jack 6-3, 2 clubs on the first one here. Pairing Jack on the turn. Another 3 on the end. 3 coin secures that first one. Just has to fade a little 2-out shout here from Tan. 7-5-3 rainbow. So far so good for 3 coin. 9 on the turn. Can he fade the river? And he does. It's a 10 of diamonds. 3 coin with the biggest pot of the night. 42 large here. $42,000. What a pot here for 3 coin.
Max add-on.
Absolutely brutal spot for Tan.
So
3 coin has been swerving all over the place all night. He's been all over the road. Very tough to let go of Queen's pre-flop
Coin, nice hand.
when you're up against 3 coin.
May I have
What a crazy hand there. What a nice hand there for 3 coin. He's been giving action all night. And he's the beneficiary of the biggest pot thus far, $42,000.
Action.
Nice hand.
And that will be very good for the remainder of this stream. I can tell you that. 3 coin with an absolutely massive stack now.
Big pot. I don't think so. Or something different.
I just add on to.
Because that's what I said. That's a lucky handy for you.
3 coin been the straw that stirs the drink all night. Pretty much any night he's on a poker table. 3 coin is. He's a catalyst, that's for sure. He gets in there.
3-5 aces don't matter. You just know how to
What a
play 'em
crazy
all.
hand.
Unless you're just gonna bluff it off, and I tried that, it didn't work.
130.
Button.
Oh, he had one.
Call.
Oh, okay.
Just 2.
Call 130.
Just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try.
I wish. He raised to 130. That's a call.
Call.
I just
Your
don't
turn.
have the tens.
Cool.
And then the coin gets an opportunity to do stuff.
And 3 coin does stuff, as
The
we have
coin.
seen.
Exciting when the coin gets
840.
How much?
I think on 3 coin's bio, just
That's a
say, I'm
lot.
3 coin and I do stuff. Because he sure does. He gets in there and mixes it up. 3 coin walks that high wire pretty much every time he plays poker. He's a ton of fun to watch.
Whose turn is it? What time is it? No problem.
Played some very interesting hands tonight as 3 coin.
Is it rope?
Nice pot brewing here. A couple people with ace king nicking their pocket eights.
Saves me 7-10. I don't want to see
Tan
that
3
either.
bet to 840. Looks like Zio's going to 4 bet to 2,400. Tan finding himself in a bit of a pre-flop predicament yet again. Earlier he had pocket queens versus 3 queens pocket aces. Lost a 45K pot all in pre-flop. He's probably wondering, am I getting set up again here?
Lent him money and busted him the next hand.
He's going to play it as a call. They got 16, almost 17K effective behind.
But
Stacks are deep here.
artists like you needs to be with it.
I was in the airport the other
Because
day.
I'm never going to wear it. You know what I mean? It's a thing. I'm never going to use it.
A little sub shop. The lady working goes, "Are you a rapper?"
Somehow they find a king on this king 7-4 flop.
Going to the house.
5K in the middle.
Ridiculous.
Could end up seeing them playing for stacks potentially, depending on how they size their
Remind me to
bets.
send you that picture.
I will. I will.
About a 3x pot to stack ratio here on this flop.
Too pretty a piece to be sitting in a box.
I'm gonna send you that picture of my dad.
Zio gonna down bet here. He's gonna bet 1,200. Probably hoping to keep a hand like queens, jacks, 10s, 9s in the hand. He gets check called by 10.
Can I have 2 white, please?
I had my person at 19.
I didn't see.
7,500 in the middle as you see this turn card. Zio did have a bit of an advantage because he could catch running spades. Tan had no backdoor flush draw, but it's moot on this jack of hearts turn. 7.5K in the middle. Action to Zio, who 4-bet pre-flop. Tan 3-bet. Zio 4-bet. Tan called. Tan check called a small $1,200 bet on the flop. Here we are on the turn.
3.
Got to bet 3,500 to Zio now. About a half pot size bet. Setting up a near pot size bet here on the river potentially. We shall see here. Tan got a check call. 14.5K pot. Tan with 12K behind. Just about a pot size bet left. Repeating jack on the end. Hard to put your opponent on aces given the pre-flop action. Hard to put him on a jack that check calls here aside from a king jack. He's going to go all in here. Tan probably most fearful of being up against ace-ace. Possibly king-king as well, though he blocks king-king, but shall see what Tan clicks here. Get an over 2-1 on a call and a 4-bet pot pre-flop. He check called a tiny bet on the flop. Check called 3,500 for about a half pot bet on turn. Here we are on the river, now facing about a 90% pot bet jam by Zio. A little more likely that Zio can have a jack than Tan can, but still not super likely. I think Zio may have probably checked back a jack if he happened to see bet like a jack 10 type of hand on the flop. Perhaps he would have continued to bet a jack, but hard for Tan to have a jack here unless he has king jack. I guess you could have like a queen jack of hearts somehow that calls a small bet on the flop, but he would have had to 3-bet that hand pre-flop and called a 4-bet as well, so I think he's probably most fearful of the ace-ace or ace-king given the 4-bet pre-flop from Zio.
Sorry, guys. It's a big hand. Take all the time you need, man.
Pot now over 26.5 grand. Will approach 40K here if he clicks call. Be the second biggest pot of the night. Consequential moment here for Tan. He lost the biggest pot of the evening. He lost a 45K pot to 3 coin. He had pocket queens up against 3 coins pocket aces in an all-in pre-flop battle. He chops. He finds a fold there. Could have had a chop had he clicked call, but worried about being up against ace-ace, king-king, or that random jack hand.
Interesting one.
Yeah. Tough spot there for Tan. He's been a big loser.
Interested to look at that one.
And that is not going to help things.
Queen is a good fold.
Yeah. I was thinking if I had king queen in his spot though, that's a tough spot. King, if you had king queen there.
I put him on a monster.
There's no
I put him on,
folding
like,
king.
Kings over
You
7,
think so?
but
You strapped there?
I could be wrong. I don't know.
The newest real money online poker room is here, and it's called WPT Global. Join the world's largest poker network with games running 24/7 with buy-in levels to suit all bankrolls. We've got tons of cash games at all stakes and tournaments every day with huge prize pools. Sign up today in the description below and use bonus code YT85 and we'll match your first deposit dollar for dollar.
Now, the time has come. That's a race?
A few orbits left here tonight in this Thursday.
Not bluffing. I'm not. I don't blame you for calling. I'm just not bluffing.
Two things can be true.
Nick
Yep.
raising the button here with king
Exists.
queen offsuit.
I'm so sorry.
We're gonna go 4 ways. We're gonna go 4 ways to a flop, I think.
Yeah, that's a call.
1000? 2000?
Okay, we're not gonna go to a flop, are we?
They might.
Tan with the 3-bet here. He's got ace queen, makes it 2,000. 3 coin has ace jack in the straddle. He's gonna call
I
2K.
thought it was a good 400 on the button.
Pretty big pot brewing as we're near the end here.
Yes. Heads up. But not against the fan. 3 coin out of all day long, Bitcoin.
10, 7, 3, 2 diamonds.
Check to you, 3 coins.
Action consolidates to Tan and 3 coin. Tan in the lead, but he does not strike that flop at all. 10, 7, 3, just like his luck has been all night. Just not many great scenarios unfolding for Tan here. He bricks this flop, checks. Now he's facing a $3,000 barrel from 3 coin with the worst hand. He's got ace jack. He check calls correctly so with the ace queen off. Well played so far for Tan.
Look at that sweet pumpkin pie.
Pairing 10 on the turn gives 3 coin a nut flush redraw.
Look at that sweet pumpkin pie.
5,000.
5,000.
He's gonna bet a little less than half pot here. He's gonna bet 5,000 with that diamond redraw. Bet the flop as well when check to, so he's kind of in a good position to rep this 10. Once again, just not a great spot for Tan here.
I'd raise or fold.
He has been up against
I'd
it
raise
all
or
night.
fold.
Tan with a 12.5K stack.
All right, call.
He clicks call here.
Call.
Very gutsy call here by Tan. Super gutsy call here. River double pairs the board now. 21K in the middle. Tan's got 7.5K left. Can 3 coin.
All in.
He puts them all in for his remaining stack here. Can Tan click call here on the end. What a crazy hand. This would be one of the most gutsy calls of the night by far. Can Tan find it? 3 coin. Bet the flop turn now. Putting them all in on the river. And he clicks call. What a call by Tan. Wow. Unbelievable hand here.
What the hell? What?
Calls him down with the ace queen high.
River V again.
Wow, good for Tan. He's had a terrible night. What a way to win there in the end. Unreal.
No, it looked like he. Yeah, I thought he was king.
Crazy call there for the. I mean, that's unbelievable. What a call by Tan.
Well done by both of you on that hand.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
They both played that amazing.
Way above
Like,
my
wow.
pay grade, Ronnie.
Much needed chop there for Tan.
I got to go back to look at that.
It's not a nice
going back.
Peace.
You picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue over there, huh? I was in a movie when a guy.